tonight. I have Sloppy Joe mix. I have 1 cup of milk, 1 egg. I have the flour and cornmeal and etc. for cornbread. And I have in the frying pan ground pork cooking. I'm going to put the Sloppy Joe mix into the ground pork with some onions, extra onions, and possibly bell pepper, and then it'll all go together into one pan inside my toaster oven. Stay tuned. Okay, we will X out the bell pepper because I obviously ran out of it. So it'll just be the onions that I cut up the other day and put in the freezer. I came across an idea. I had a can of manwich that I needed to use Sloppy Joe mix. I had ground pork in my freezer, and I have the fixins for fresh cornbread. I'm going to cook this up, add the Sloppy Joe mix, pour the cornbread batter over the top of the Sloppy Joe mix in my casserole dish, pop it in my convection toaster oven, and there you go. Hopefully all turns out. Stay tuned to see the results. Good or bad, pretty or ugly. I'll give them to you here at food time. I love trying new things. Cross your fingers and toes as this turns out. Alright, handy dandy. I've added the can of Sloppy Joe mix. Like I said, if it turns out, all the better, and if it doesn't, we'll all see together, won't we? Alrighty then, in this bowl I have 1 cup of white flour, 1 cup of cornmeal, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a half a teaspoon of salt. I'll be adding the wet mixture of 1 egg, 1 cup of milk, and 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. But I won't put the wet liquid in until I'm ready to mix it together and then pour directly into, oh, did I say the baking powder? 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay, that's a typo. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. The casserole dish will be going into a 425 Fahrenheit oven, and it will bake approximately 20 to 25 minutes. Possibly a little sooner, possibly a little longer. It all depends on how well the cornbread topping cooks on top of the Sloppy Joe mix. Okay, it has cooked up. It has cooked off a lot of the liquid, and I'm just going to spread it out a little bit and then mix together the cornbread. Okay, I have left out my milk just in case I need more. Alrighty then, it appears to be just right. Give this quickly enough. Pour this over the top. Well, that baking powder goes crazy on me. You know how that can be. Off what's inside. And there you have it. I thought I would add a little bit of smoked paprika just on the top, just to pretty it up a little bit. And in the toaster oven it goes. And there we have it. 25 minutes. Say pretty. Say pretty. Sit pretty. Come on. Sit pretty. Good girl. There you go. That's all there is. Those are fingers. I would say it's dinner time. But first, I thought I should test it. Comes out clean. Doesn't that look delightful? Thank you for visiting Food Time and staying with me to see what I was cooking up in my kitchen.